I'm Cheyenne. It is July and this is my first monthly vlog and I'm really excited. This is something I've always wanted to do and I kept talking myself out of it and I'm just gonna do it. There's gonna be a lot of cat content because I've got 3 cats and a dog and I spend a lot of time with them, lots of art, showing you some of the background process for some of my work. I have a painting to finish, I have a rug to make, and I'm probably gonna get up to a bunch of other stuff because I have so many ideas and I have a problem. So let's go. We'll see what I manage to get up to because at this point your guess is as good as mine. Okay, so I'm doing a project today that I've been putting off since November of last year. It is now July. Fingers crossed I can get it done in time for my partner's birthday on July 15th. It is the moon from Majora's Mask. They're a huge Zelda fan. They have been their whole life basically, and I didn't want to make them something that they could have just purchased somewhere else. I wanted it to be special, and I picked colors that I think will look really good together. Also because I anticipate there being questions. My rug making frame was made for me by a friend. It's literally just a box. I used carpet tack along the edges. Some people cover these when they're working or have this on a frame so they don't have to worry about hitting them. I don't do either of those things. I just live my life on the edge because I don't care about my personal safety. This is one of my first rugs, so I bought too much yarn. Hopefully I can make this look good. If not, I'll order something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't have a stand for it, like I said, so what I've been doing so I can sit in the living room, I have it leaned up against this easel. I just rest the edges against here and then I can work. Kaz stayed with me the whole time I was working. Hi. And here it is from the back. I finished at 4:30 in the morning. It's time to go to bed. Good morning. Hello. So it is morning. I got way more done than I thought I was going to. It's basically done. I just have to trim the rug. But I'm gonna get some cat cuddles in because clearly they're needed. Okay, hi. It has been a couple of days. I finished the rug for my partner. It is fully backed, it is fully finished. I embroidered a cute little, it just says love exclamation point above where I put the wall hanging element. I took a couple days of break because working really hard on a project like that kind of throws my whole body off and I got a little burned out. It is also pots season. There's a lot of storms happening, so I've basically just been chugging water and Gatorade and lying down. But I'm sick and tired of that now, so it's time to push through. Now I want to start working on the 2 paintings of dogs. I had started them over a year ago and just got anxious about finishing them, and then I feel very strongly about doing a good job on them because they're for a friend who helped me get my genetic condition diagnosed, and I want her to know how much I appreciate and love her. And also her babies are so precious to her, and one of the dogs, Penelope, did pass away recently. So one, there's no excuse, I need to finish them, and I'm so happy to do that, but I am very anxious too. And two, I'm really excited to ship them off to her and get them to her so she can open them and love them and have a smile on her face and have this reminder of her baby who she loved so much for so many years. So let's get started. Okay, hi. I'm actually in front of this painting. Finally, it took all day to get here, but I'm finally here. I'm trying the wet palette thing where you take parchment paper and wrap it around paper towel, which is damp, and I also misted it with rubbing alcohol so that it would be less likely to mold as I closed it. So hopefully if I don't come back to it until tomorrow, it'll still be fine, and hopefully should be fine for a couple of days. Okay, here's where we're at. I haven't gotten an incredible amount done, but it has been like 4 hours. I feel like my values are getting dialed in, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna glaze over this and, you know, add some more to get that dimension. But I'm feeling like maybe I do know how to paint. If you were asking yourself, damn, is she painting each one of those hairs individually? No. I bought this brush. It does it for me. I have this one, and I have a bigger one. So you just pick up a small amount of paint just on these and just lightly apply, and it does it for you. And it's so much easier. Alright, it is the next day, and my palette is still wet and doesn't smell terrible, so okay, I can work with that. I got quite a bit done last night. I have more to do. Let's go. Okay, I've made some progress. I feel like there's only a couple things I need to do left on Penelope the dog, and then it's time for the background. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I made some progress. I sent it to my friend and she said it looks great, so I'm gonna start in on the background and hopefully get it done. My partner Lake has spent the entire day organizing the art room. That's the stuff we still have to get to. A combination of their collection and my collection of acrylic paints, my oil paints, which, by the way, if you're just starting out oil, do not need that many colors. You need like a warm yellow, cool yellow, warm blue, cool blue, warm red, cool red, white. Twice as much white as everything else because you're going to use a lot of it. That's it. You can add colors as you go. You don't even necessarily need that. You can do a really limited palette like the Zorn palette, but that's what I was recommended for school. I also got a burnt umber because it helps you mix your darkest darks, but it's really, you can make it work with the bare minimum. Do not go out and spend $400 on oil paints unless you have $400 to spend on oil paints, and that will bring you joy. It did not bring me joy collecting those. Oil paint is expensive, and I buy it at Dick Blick when it's on sale, so those big tubes are like $8. I have made it through this entire painting so far, not having to refill my palette. I still have a lot of colors left. They're a little more. I'm going to refill my unbleached titanium and my cadmium yellow medium hue, and then I'm back to work, baby. I did the thing. I painted for like 13 hours yesterday and then got in bed at 4 a.m. and then realized I had an appointment at 7 a.m. for Botox. So I haven't slept yet and it is like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go home and pass out. Also, wear your mask in public. Immunocompromised folks like me deserve to be in public without being in danger. My goal for these really large canvases is to make 3 large paintings for my pop-up gallery show in December. They're essentially going to be depression messes from my old house before I moved, where a bunch of depressed people lived, and they're going to be to highlight the way that depression messes are hard to get away from and they take over everything. Don't love that. Hi. I was gonna work in this chair. Am I not allowed? Will I ever plug a USB in correctly the first 2 times? I think the answer is no. Hello. This is my new workspace for recording. Would I recommend it? I don't know yet. I've literally never recorded anything like this before. I'm quite scared. I just downloaded Audacity. No idea how to use it. I googled for 5 minutes. I don't really know how to use technology and I break it regularly. So should I be doing this unattended? Probably not. Am I gonna do it anyway because I can't sleep and it's 3 in the morning? Yes. Wish me luck. Ah. I have done problem solving. I think this will be okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm quite afraid. Let's try to record. Hello. I think you can hear me. I'm really not sure about this. It sounds good. I made a Facebook post today that I really liked, and I wanted to turn it into a voiceover. It's full of advice I wish I would have been told as a younger artist and a newer artist, about building a healthier relationship with art, and I'm using it for a voiceover for a process video. I've also never recorded myself in like a time lapse or a process video really, outside of like a 15-second TikTok type situation, so there's just going to be a lot of learning, and I'm really excited to start this journey, and I'm really excited to like record it and share it and look back on it and like see how scared I was to do this, and how I just posted my first video today, the intro video, and it's quite stiff and I don't like it very much. And I like that I don't like it very much because I love when I do something for the first time and I'm not very good at it, but I still did it and I post it, because then I can look back on it and see how far I've come, and that's really cool, and I'm really excited to do that with this channel. Anyway, it's time to pretend like I know how to read. This is the piece that I'm making the process video for to go with that voiceover, and I'm really excited about it. I made it during the holidays when I was having a lot of meltdowns, which I am prone to do as an autistic person with some other mental health issues. I really like it, and I'm excited to work on it. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Are you gonna steal my Pepsi? You can have it. It's not Coke. I need to do chores. And I have painting to do. I have everything set up to do it. But this little one does not agree. My new desk. A friend invited me to do live on TikTok, so I'm getting set up. I have no idea how to make this work while working flat. I've never done this before. We'll find out. Hi. This is Anderson.
Hi.
We're gonna go to their birthday. I'm very excited.
Old white cubes.
The destination is on your left.
But it's like I'm like, you know, like those little like breakbeat jazz kits where it's like,
Yeah, I like the Tornado, but I don't play it much.
Okay, I'm in my messy room because I'm working on a project. I have therapy in an hour, but last night I had an idea that won't leave me alone. I want to make some horror art with a pomegranate and an eye motif. So it's gonna be awful for me because I have trypophobia, but I'm gonna work on it until therapy, and then I have to get to work on those dogs. I'm just gonna do some mock-ups. I took a picture of my eye, and I'm gonna find some pictures of pomegranates and just piece them together and see how I want them to go, and go from there. I made this little mock-up for a painting that I really want to do, celebrating ring splints, which are really helpful for people with EDS. It helps our hypermobile joints stay in place, and I cannot wait to get started on this painting next month. I was really in my head about painting today, so I thought, okay, I will sit down and I will make some pendants. This one really needs some paint, but I like the texture I got in the mossy area. The audio for these videos got messed up, so I figured I'd do a little voiceover and tell you how I was feeling throughout this month. I was nervous. It's nerve-wracking recording yourself. It's nerve-wracking starting a new thing. I say continuously throughout this video how much I'm scared to start doing something, or how I'm scared about how something is going to turn out, but I'm excited anyway, and that's how I felt about making this video. That's how I felt about everything this month. I feel like I made a lot of time for myself to do what I wanted to do, and I made more art and started more art and had, as a result, more ideas for making more art than I've had in so long. My brain is so excited every day to make art, and that's such an exhilarating feeling, but it's also really nerve-wracking. There is a reason that week-long, month-long, 6-month-long programs exist to get artists making art every day, like Inktober, because it's hard. It's hard making time for yourself. It's hard making time for the things that you love. And it's hard making habits, especially if you're like me and your dopamine machine is broken. But a big part of that is reminding yourself that it's okay. You're not the only one. And that showing up for yourself doesn't require you beat yourself up for all of the times you didn't in the past. That's a really hard one, but the more you beat yourself up, the less likely you are to actually be able to do the thing. You used up all your energy being mean to yourself. And getting out of that mindset and reminding myself of that helped me so much. I'm really excited for all of these projects. I ended up making 3 more of these little pendants because I had so much fun doing it. And now I'm really excited that some friends are going to be wearing them. I always get so excited when people like my art enough to want to keep it and have it and wear it and hang it up. And having lived on disability this whole time, it's been really hard for me to get my art out there because I didn't want to just give it away. I wanted to be able to make money from it. And that hasn't always been an option. So this is really exciting and I love how they turned out. She's finally finished. This isn't the best light, but I can't move her yet. I'm so excited. Mom gave the okay to say it's done. And I'm so excited. I really went through it with this painting. It's currently 10 o'clock at night. She's in pretty intense shadow and light. I kept going back and forth with the shadows and lights on her face. She just didn't look right for so long. She's finally done. Now I just have to do her brother, who I think will be a lot easier now that I have the experience of working on her. The sides are painted and everything. Nej is also excited. Hi, it is the end of August and we made it. We survived. I made more art this month than I have been able to consistently make in a very long time. I made so many other things I wasn't anticipating making, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm so glad you joined me on this little journey. And if you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see me and my obnoxious cats more, give it a subscribe. There will be more art. I can't stop myself. I am 10 hobbies in a trench coat and I don't know how to shut up, so bye.